All right, what is up, cool cats and kittens? It is Uncle Mad here. We are doing a quick recap of everything we had from this past weekend, looking ahead to tonight's Monday night game. What lessons did we learn? What are we going to do moving forward? The usual. All right, so if you follow the YouTube video that we put out last week, Sunday morning, I believe it came out, I went to Sissy for help on our NFL picks, real life New York City handicapper that she is. And don't want to, get too far ahead of ourselves, but she's guaranteed to have a winning week. She's 3-1 after the Sunday games. She's got one pick left, which we'll get into in just a second for tonight's Monday Night Football game. Hats off to her. Good job, Sissy. She's definitely going to be brought back for future videos to help us keep making some money there. Looking back over what we had. So here were the 4 picks she had for yesterday's slate of games. We had Raiders, -3.5, easy money all day long. We had Dolphins, -2.5. Once again, easy money all day long. I actually added the over in that game because I really liked it. Thank you, Justin Herbert, for getting that garbage time touchdown that pushed that one over. So that was an extra little thing I threw in there that turned out good. We also had New York Giants money line from a New York City handicapper, real life New York City handicapper, Sissy. That cash, that was probably our biggest winner of the day because they were a huge underdog in that one. Eagles stink. We knew that. We got that right. Our final pick of the day, not so great. It was the Ravens. Should have known there, though, because I thought all week long that was just a weird game. That was probably a game that the Patriots would find a way to win. Belichick has seemed to have the Ravens number for the most part in that rivalry, and even though they were down, there were just a lot of things that kind of suggested it could have been the Patriots week, but I think I was a little burned because I bet the Patriots on Monday against the Jets. I had to live bet my way out of that one because they barely squeaked by the stinking terrible Jets. I think Sissy's judgment on the Patriots is a little clouded because she absolutely hates them. So she was probably never going to pick them no matter what the odds were, no matter what the matchup looked like. So, I blame myself because I'm the one who laid out the picks and gave them to Sissy and says, which ones do you like? That's on me for giving her the option to pick against the Patriots. I should have not done that, but it was fine. I made it worse because I went heavy on it after she started 3-0. After I said, don't chase the primetime games. Don't go hard on the primetime games. That's one of the rules I listed in the video, and then I just went right against it. If I follow the rules, I won't do so bad. And then I live bet it too, which was stupid. Stupid because I should have known the Ravens don't typically make comebacks because they're not built for that. They don't pass well, and it was a monsoon, so they definitely weren't going to pass well. Stupid on my part. Sissy was a winner. I was a loser on that one. So Sissy's done good. We're definitely going to bring her back for more videos. I think what we will do this week, though, rather than having the NFL Sissy Super Sunday Spectacular come out on Sunday, I think we'll probably put it out on maybe Thursday. So I don't typically put out videos on Thursday, so we kind of have a free day on the calendar there. Might put the College Catterday video out that day too, because what I kind of realized after I put those 2 videos out was if I put them out the day the picks go, the games happen, those videos don't have a long enough shelf life. Like I put the college video out Saturday morning. If you didn't watch it before the games kicked off at 11 o'clock, it was kind of already a dead video. There's no point in going back and watching that if you'd already missed the picks that the Cats and I made. Same thing with NFL. I put that out Sunday morning. Games kick off at noon. We mostly picked late games, so you could have gone back in, but it's still, I give it a few days shelf life if it comes out Thursday, as opposed to putting it out day of the games. I think that makes more sense. So right now I'm thinking maybe a picks doubleheader for Thursday. That could become a new regularly scheduled thing on Thursday. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell for notifications so that if we do that, you'll get those. I would definitely ride with Sissy. Oli is the hot picker amongst the animals. The Cats went 3-3 on their picks. Oli's 1-0. He's undefeated as a handicapper. So we'll definitely bring him in. We'll bring the Cats back in for college. Keep Sissy on the NFL. She did great. All right, so we got one last pick for Week 10 in the NFL. One more Sissy pick. It's tonight. It's Monday Night Football. Here's what I laid out for her and what led to her going with her decision. I think she probably would have got there anyway because she's obviously a great handicapper, knows what she's talking about. We got the Bears. We got the Vikings. Vikings, they're really good at running the ball. Dalvin Cook's right up there with Derrick Henry, a few others as being the top running backs in the NFL. One good thing the Bears do is stop the run. Their defense is out of this world. It's maybe even a Super Bowl caliber defense. If they just had a little bit of offense to go with it, they'd be great. They don't. So Vikings want to run. Bears can stop the run. So for the Vikings to have any chance to win this game, they need to turn to Kirk Cousins, their quarterback, a little bit more. Here's a crazy stat. Kirk Cousins is 0-9 in Monday Night Football games. Think about that for a second. 0-9 in Monday Night Football games. I think if you throw in like his Sunday night, his Thursday night games as well, he's just like completely atrocious when it comes to primetime games. It's kind of a thing that's kind of flown under the radar for a few years. And so in this matchup where the Vikings are going to have to turn to him, rely on him more in a primetime game, that's a bad recipe if you think about it. So if this was a noon kickoff, if this was a 3 o'clock midday kickoff, I'd be all over the Vikings because I think they would probably crush the Bears. But throwing Kirk Cousins out there Monday Night Football where he's 0-9 and the pressure's going to be on him because the Vikings are probably going to have a little bit more trouble running the ball than they usually do. I like the Bears here. I like the 2.5, 3.5. I don't know what it ended up at when we got it. I think we got it at 3.5, which is even better. Because I think earlier in the week it was 2.5, and I think it moved to 3.5, and I think that's what we got it at. That was his pick after I laid out the case. She went with Bears. Could finish off the week strong, maybe go to 4-1 if we can pull that out tonight. I like it. A lot of people talked about how bad the Bears were against the Titans a couple back. They just, I don't know, they had a bad game plan. I didn't think their offense was that bad. They've got good players. Allen Robinson's good. Nick Foles he's not, Pat Mahomes, but we've seen he won a Super Bowl. He's capable of doing things in the right situation. Other big thing going for the Bears in their offense is their head coach, Matt Nagy, is apparently giving up his play calling duties on the offensive side of the ball, which, for all I've heard from Bears fans, from people that follow the Bears, is that he has been a disaster as a play caller. Like maybe he wasn't really the genius behind the Kansas City offense while he was there. Maybe there was somebody else, Eric Bieniema, Andy Reid, and he kind of got a little bit of an advantage by being with them. Who's to say? I don't know. Nobody really knows. Time will tell. But that's what we got tonight. One last pick, keeping it simple, following the rules. We're not going to overbet this game tonight. We're not going to do like 500 plays on the game because if you're wrong, this is what I've happened. I've had terrible luck in primetime games, and the two biggest things that have gone wrong for me, I broke the rule of chasing, going heavy on it to try to bail out bad weekends. Not doing that tonight. The other thing I've done, broke another rule on primetime games, is overbet. Bet too much. Bet too many. Put too many bets in. I like to have a lot of stuff going on. I like to have, it's kind of probably the ADD in me. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to have 5-6 bets on one game because we're probably going to go all on the same side. So we like the Bears tonight. So, if we were going to bet a whole bunch of different things, we might go Bears and the points, Bears money line. I like the under kind of in this game, but I don't bet unders. That's another rule. So, typically if you bet like 4 or 5 things in a game, if you're wrong, you're going to lose all 5 bets because if we're wrong about the Bears tonight, and I had like the Bears 5 different ways from Sunday, maybe like an over on Nick Foles passing yards, something like that. If we're wrong, we're going to be wrong 6 different ways, lose 6 bets. So we're going 1 bet, Bears, whatever number you can get it at. I think I have it at 3.5, minus 3.5. I like that. I could see this in a 1-2 point game either way. I kind of think the Bears went outright, but I don't want to, like I said, not going to double up, not going to go Bears money line, Bears here, Bears there. Just keeping it simple. 1 bet, 1 unit, not going crazy on the money to try to recuperate some of the losses from yesterday. 1 bet, 1 unit. Bears, minus 3.5, minus 2.5. You can get it somewhere in that range. I think it's probably a safe bet. Like I said, we'll be back probably on Thursday with another Sissy video, another Catterday Ole bonus pick video for college and NFL. So subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you see those videos and get notified when they go live. Especially if Sissy gets this last win, because you're definitely going to want to jump on the bandwagon. She's a real-life New York City handicapper. She's been doing this since, most of us were a twinkle in our mother's eyes. So get it from a real source like that, a real New Yorker. I'm just an honorary New Yorker. I can't do what she can do. She is true New York. I'm just an honorary New Yorker by marriage. So stay tuned. More stuff to come. Ride with us tonight on Monday Night Football. As always, though, don't stand so close to me. I got to go cook tacos because Jessica's getting hungry. So thanks for tuning in. We're all done here. Is that right? Did I wrap it up that way? Are we all done here? Ole, any thoughts? He's got nothing. Bye.